Welcome back everyone to this lecture for your challenge tasks for the group by section of the course. As always, we'll have the challenge presented, then the expected result, we'll give you hints if you need them, and then we'll go over the solution. Your first challenge task goes as follows. We have two staff members with staff IDs 1 and 2. We want to give a bonus to the staff member that handled the most payments. Most in terms of number of payments processed, not total dollar amount. So, how many payments did each staff member handle and who gets the bonus? Here's the expected result. So the expected result is that staff ID member number 2 handled 7,304 payments, which was more than staff ID number 1. So staff ID number 2 should get the bonus. Here's some hints. So the hints are to use the payment table and to make sure you understand the difference between count and sum, since only one of them should be working here. All right, and here's the solution. The solution is to select staff ID column, comma, and then count the amount column, or really any column, and then we'll say from the payment table, group by staff ID. And as I mentioned, you can technically pass in an asterisk there, since we're really just counting the rows per staff member. Since each row in the payment table represents a payment, and we're assigning the bonus based off the total number of payments, we just count the total number of rows associated per staff ID. All right, so let's move on to the next challenge. Corporate headquarters is conducting a study on the relationship between replacement cost and the movie's MPAA rating, that is to say, its rating of G, PG, R, etc. What is the average replacement cost per MPAA rating? Note, you may need to expand the average column to view the correct results. Okay, here comes the expected result. So the expected result should look something like this. We have a rating, and then its associated average replacement cost per rating. Here comes some hints. The hint is to use the film table and to also recall that average returns back many significant digits, so you can either stretch out the column as you just saw, or you can use the round function to fix this issue. And here comes the solution. So the solution is to select the rating column and then apply the average function on the replacement cost column from the film table and then group by rating. As we previously mentioned, the just average function produces many significant digits past the decimal point. So if you wanted to, you could pass this into round and then only select 2 places past the decimal. And here's our last challenge. We're running a promotion to reward our top 5 customers with coupons. What are the customer IDs of the top 5 customers based off total expenditure or total spend? That is the actual dollar amount. All right, here's the expected result. So the expected results are these 5 customer IDs, and here are their total amount expenditures. This should feel pretty familiar. We did something very similar to this during the actual lectures. Here are some hints in case you need them. So the hints are to use the payment table and use order by. And recall, you can order by the results of an aggregate function. And you may want to use limit to view just the top 5 results. Here comes the solution. So the solution is to select the customer ID column and then take the sum of the amount column from the payment table, group by the customer ID, and then order by some amount in descending order. And in this case, we just wanted the top 5. So we also added limit 5. All right, that's it for your challenge tasks. Hopefully they weren't too bad. Coming up next, we're going to discuss the halving clause. I'll see you there.